If you're as obsessed with Chainsaw Man as I am, you've probably already seen that explosive rom-com horror fest of a film, Chainsaw Man the movie, Reze Arc. Today, we're diving into 10 things you didn't know, or might not have known, about the movie. From behind-the-scenes secrets to blink and you'll miss it Easter eggs. Warning, if you haven't seen the Chainsaw Man movie or read the Reze Arc in the manga, this video will contain spoilers. If you're new or a returning viewer, welcome. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Number 1. A new director. The animated visuals represent a deliberate evolution from Season 1's grounded, almost live-action realism under rookie director Ryu Nakayama. For the movie, Mappa shifted to a punchier, more cartoony style with brighter shading, thicker line work, and hyper-exaggerated action sequences to capture Tatsuki Fujimoto's chaotic manga energy. This wasn't just to utilize to the fullest extent the higher animation budget the film had compared to the TV series. It was a stylistic pivot to make the movie feel like a summer blockbuster dream. As veteran director Tatsuya Yoshihara, who directed episodes 4 and 10 of the series, put in a post-release interview, and it was reported that there were no major production hiccups. These Mappa animators need to be studied. Hopefully they're getting the rest they need. Number 2, that sneaky Pochita cameo and Volume 1 cover callback. In a scene when Denji activates his chainsaws in a big explosion, Pochita's face flashes subliminally, like a heartwarming Bond reminder. Plus, at the end of the Typhoon Devil fight, its blood sprays into a multicolored green, directly calling back to the iconic art on Chainsaw Man Volume 1's cover. It's Mappa's way of honoring the series' roots amid the carnage. Number 3. How involved was mangaka Tatsuki Fujimoto? Fujimoto is famously reclusive and hands-off when it comes to public involvement in his work's adaptations, letting studios like Mappa take the lead. But he gave full approval and key notes through his editor, Shihei Lin. He influenced character nuances like Reze's vulnerability and pushed for the movie format to keep the arc's heartbreak contained. Number 4. The inspirations fueling Reze. Fujimoto has dropped crumbs over the years, revealing Reze as a mosaic of cinematic and personal influences. Fujimoto revealed in an interview that the 1995 rom drama Before Sunrise heavily shaped the Denji-Reze dynamic. The playful, intimate, yet fleeting poolside scene echoes Jesse and Celine's Vienna wanderings. He also cited the 1999 anime Jinro, The Wolf Brigade, as a direct blueprint for Reze's armored, wolfish assassin vibe and her doomed romance with a naive protagonist. There's also a nod to Tokyo Ghoul's Reze Kamishiro too. Both are seductive, binge-eating monsters with hidden traumas, though Fujimoto insists Reze's orphan story draws more from his own rural isolation themes in his one-shot manga, Look Back. Number 5. Reze's triple personality tease. Japanese voice actress Reina Ueda revealed at a stage event that Reze embodies 3 girls, her human facade, the bomb devil, and a mysterious third persona hidden in the film for eagle-eyed viewers to uncover, adding layers to her tragic backstory. Personally, I think this was subtly shown in Reze's confrontation with the man who made a pact with the Typhoon Devil. He asked her, "Do you have any idea who you are?" hinting at her getting so lost in the plot that she forgot why she was sent to Denji in the first place. And it's here where we can visibly see her change from her cute and innocent persona to her inner, dark assassin. Number 6. The symbolic spider and butterfly scene. In an original addition to the pool date, a spider traps a poisonous monarch butterfly, kills it, but then succumbs to the toxin itself. It foreshadows Reze and Denji's toxic romance. This elevates the manga's subtext, hinting at mutual destruction without spoiling the heartbreak. Now, before I knew that the butterfly was poisonous and the spider was going to end up dying anyway, I thought to myself, Most people are gonna think that Reze represents the spider and Dingy represents the butterfly, but what if it is actually Dingy who was the spider and Reze who represented the butterfly, who got caught in Denji's web, Denji's personality, Denji's honesty and vulnerability? Which is why when Dingy and Reze were falling to the bottom of that ocean and Reze begins thinking back to that pool date, you can see her giving up and resting her head on Dingy's shoulder. Number 7, key differences from the manga. It's actually a super faithful adaptation. No big plot cuts or changes to the story, but it does take full advantage to heighten the cinematic experience. The Typhoon Devil battle gets ramped up with extra wind manipulating phases and wild environmental hazards, turning a quick manga dispatch into a stormier spectacle. Reze's design stays panel accurate, but the action blasts are more exaggerated and screen filling. Number 8, those visually stunning, impressionistic fighting scenes. During Dingy and Reze's brutal building brawl, the animation morphs into abstract, fluid smears of color and form, like a feverish painting come alive. It's Mappa's high-budget love letter to experimental animation, inspired by things like Spider-Verse and even some Studio Ghibli flair. This animation raises the disorientation and chaos, making the action feel surreal and artistic. I swear, the building fight scene is the most talked about scene being mentioned online. Number 9, what went into the soundtrack? The soundtrack masterfully captures the arc's emotional highs and lows, composed by Kensuke Ushio, the talent behind A Silent Voice and Chainsaw Man Season 1. It's a 30-track album titled Summer's End, blending lo-fi electronica and piano swells for romantic beats and seamlessly transitioning into gritty, distorted guitars and percussion in the battle scenes. Fujimoto collabed on thematic cues, and guests like Maximum the Hormone added a punk edge. Number 10, how it stacks up box office wise. As of the recording of this video, November 5th, 2025, the Chainsaw Man movie has grossed $140 million worldwide, topping Japan's charts for weeks and ranking number 4 among 2025 anime films. This movie has climbed to around number 20 on the all-time highest grossing anime films list, surpassing several notable entries like Hayao Miyazaki's The Wind Rises, the second Pokemon movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and Suzume. With strong holiday legs and minimal drop-offs, it's on pace for $250 to $300 million total, potentially cracking the top 15 anime films ever. I've seen the movie twice now, one in IMAX and one in 40X, so you'll know who to thank for this possible accomplishment. And there you have it. 10 facts about the Chainsaw Man movie. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. And if I made you cringe over my pronunciation of Japanese names, my bad.